a drug problem that never existed. How do you look back on that album? Well, you already mentioned the theme.
Yeah, I really like the record. I think it's good. You know, I got Lanigan singing on Four Corners, and it really, there's a lot of good songs on it that I think are good songs. You know, we do a lot of them live, and I stand behind all the Mondo records. You know, I really enjoy them all, and I enjoy playing the songs live, and I think
but for you in the Mondo Generator history, how would you describe that album then for you?
As how, like, what do you mean, like,
well,
how high would I rank it, or?
Yeah, no, I mean like we did previous with the first album. Just if you have to pinpoint it, because you would say your first album heavy.
I would say it was like it was a big release to do that record, you know, like emotional release, okay. You know, and the songs I was writing were was coming out of I tend to write about what's happening in my life, you know, so it's a release for me to write, and to sometimes I'll sing some things that people be like, what the hell is he saying? That's crazy, you know, but it's just how I'm feeling at the time, and I don't really like to censor myself what I'm saying, so sometimes I say things that aren't really that PC maybe, or something, or censored. And so with that record, I really was an uncensored version of you know, if I did that, some of those songs with Queens, there would have been maybe a little bit more shit-gauged. Josh likes to shit-gauge my stuff sometimes, you know, which is a good thing, you know. And but I tend to just not censor myself when I do Mondo, and say what I'm trying to let out, you know.
And as for you then, this album, what is then for you the most personal song? I mean, the lyric. So well, it's
maybe Lie Detector, or Like a Bomb, or something, you know. I mean, they're all pretty. They're all pretty. All the way down's pretty. I needed to say what I needed to say on that, you know, stuff like that. It's Sonicslowmotiontrails and stuff. They all have a personal thing attached to them.
But is it all, let's say, because you were saying, well, you had to deal with some personal stuff. It's all about your more or less the album that describes you leaving.
Yeah, a lot of it.
Yeah?
A lot of it is, and a lot of it is, you know, I've had since then, you know, other relationships with gals, you know, that didn't pan out as well, okay. And so, you know, it's basically about stuff like that, and isolation and stuff from like things that have happened, and the band split, you know, hiding and really, you know, maybe putting yourself in a bad place because you're boo-hooing a little bit or something, you know. Because they're just natural things that would happen with losing something that meant a lot. So I sing about stuff like that, you know, and sometimes you can't really say it, or you're trying to tell people, you know, or trying to let out. So you need music as your avenue to do that, you know. You need.
And if you don't have your music, what
I go crazy.
Yeah?
Yeah, I need to have it as my release, you know. So yeah.
And I have to ask the question because, well, if I have to believe everything I read about you, then you lead a pretty heavy life.
Sometimes, yeah.
Is it true or is it not true?
You know,
you can say it now on camera.
You can't always believe everything that maybe you read or somebody else has said.
What is then one thing that someone has said about you or you've read that is not true?
I don't know. I don't read all this stuff. You know, I think it's okay. I mean, people that know me know that. People that know me know me, and I think would argue a lot of things, and maybe would agree with a lot of things, because not all of it's bullshit, not all of it's true. So, you know, you'd have to know me to really be able to say, like, he does this or he's that, or, you know, it's you know, some of it's true, some it's not. You know, I got no arguments with whatever people want to say. You know, it's cool.
Okay. Well, thank you.
I don't have to prove myself to anybody.
That's
it's
true.
cool.
Thanks.
Cheers, bro.